Well, here I am again with our final recording, and we are celebrating all things Tastemaker. And I couldn't be more excited than to be here with my friend, Mary Beth Dunham. Mary Beth, welcome.
Thank you so much.
So happy that you are here to represent, of course, yourself and all those women who have achieved what we're calling seasoned leaders. And these seasoned leaders are in what we call the Founders Circle and are on their way to Tastemaker in California at the top of May. And the women that are going to be going along with you in this category, Mary Beth, it sort of feels like the Oscars or something, right? In this category are Karen Foster, Brenda Gruza, Lori Kaplan, of course, our founder, Cynthia Mertensmeyer, Jill Sievert, myself, and Joan Zelke. Great group.
Oh my gosh. And I am just feeling very honored that I am representing all of those amazing, amazing Cabby leaders.
And we have a lot of fun together too, don't we?
Absolutely. Fun is like the foremost, the out front. Anytime we can have fun, let me just say that is our focus.
That's it. But I happen to know that these women have, including you, of course, have all had to do a lot of things to achieve Founders Circle. And anyone that has achieved Founders Circle is at least in their fourth season. Okay, we know we're well past that. She has sold at least 30,000 or more in the previous season. And she has retained at least 3 team members on her first level and in at least their third season in fall 22, and they also renew. So those are the things that those women are doing. And each of the 3 have sold a certain threshold. And one of those 3, this is clear as mud, isn't it, has 1 team member on her first level. So that's the team building and retention part. But there's also an ongoing growth piece. And the women that have less than 10, so those 3 on their first level, ensure a thriving business by bringing on at least 1 new team member every 3 seasons. And then there's you, that amazing leader. You have 10 women, at least, on your first level. And that you ensure growth, by seeing that at least one of those women on your first level is, in fact, team building within 3 seasons. So there's more to it than just you bringing on team members, right?
Absolutely. And that's kind of the level of recognition that is truly a team effort. It's not just about me and my sales and my ability to bring women into this organization. I have to now ensure that those women on my first level and even below, let's just not limit it to the first level, but all women in the Dunham organization have caught that vision of what this is truly all about as we continue to grow, not just ourselves, but surround ourselves with women as we mentor and lead. So it's been an amazing 20 years of all of the above. And I find myself truly blessed being surrounded with such amazing team members and just their ability to also catch that vision as well.
Yeah, and I love that you mentioned your tenure here at Cabby, of course. And, I've been here a long time too. And this kind of leadership at this level, it doesn't happen overnight. It does
absolutely not. Absolutely not. And, I go back in time and I think the mantra when we hear effort over time, and as we're, kind of coming into our careers, sometimes we get a little antsy. Sometimes we get a little eager. Sometimes we get down on ourselves because things aren't happening fast enough.
Yeah.
And let me just say, if we can really and truly just take a pause and take a deep breath and look ahead, A season is 6 months. That's not a whole heck of a lot of time. So over several seasons, a lot can be accomplished, and we need to give ourselves permission to work the process and see that vision ahead and strive to cross the finish line whenever it may be. So I'm just saying effort over time is truly a statement we all need to embrace.
I really love that. And I know that Cynthia always adds that trust time, trust that that effort over time is really going to pay off. And it certainly has for you. So we have to talk tastemaker. What are you most looking forward to?
Oh my gosh. So I knew you were going to ask me that. So I kind of put a little pen to paper and just want to make sure that I hit on some of the key points. But the number one thing I'm looking forward to, of course, are the women, the cabbie community, the caliber of women that will be attending, and really just being able to spend quality time, not just with our cabbie sisters, but with what I call the decision makers in cabbie, the executive team, and all the women that support our executive team. They will be there and have the opportunity to spend quality time with them. Of course, I can't overlook this amazing property. Let me just say, the Terranea is hands down one of the most incredible oceanfront, spectacular views, beautiful grounds, just everything about the property is so cabbie-esque. It's just what we kind of feel is an extra added treat to be able to be in such a beautiful environment. Of course, all the special treatment that comes our way in our 2.5 days together, and well thought out agenda, and really pouring in to those women that have earned their way to this amazing retreat. So that's all the things I'm looking forward to, and then some. Maybe a glass of wine, maybe.
Oh yeah, well, I don't know. I don't think so. Yes, for sure, for sure. That's awesome, Mary Beth, and I know that making sure that you maintain a certain level of leadership is really important to you. And in that, I mean, doing all the things like you mentioned to support your team. And you're so very good at that, and so very good at supporting and being on top of what people need. At this level of leadership, what would you say is the most important thing that you do, that you focus on?
I would have to say that it is about the women in my organization and making sure that they have the tools that they need in order to strive to accomplish the goals that they have set for themselves. And, in the case of the Dunham organization, there are 12 ladies on my first level, and loving to mentor those 12 women, but I don't stop there, because, there's also value in helping those women that lead others on my first level, my second level, my third level, to really feel equipped with the right skill set, the right tools. So partnering with the women in the organization is truly one of the things that I believe is almost my responsibility as a leader of others. And I take it pretty serious. And I do believe that women respond and also lean back in. So it's not just a one-way lean, it's a two-way lean.
A two-way lean. I love that. And you have mentioned mentoring several times, which is also very much a passion of mine, and such a part of who we are as a company, for sure. And there are women out there who have achieved core team leader, and or they're on their way to achieving core team leader. And then that next step is that pathway to Founder Circle where you are, what advice would you give those women that are on their way to that leadership growth path?
Well, I'm gonna, again, kind of lean into um, lifting one another up. It's really not a self-focused pathway or journey when we're striving to up our ante in leadership. It's really about knowing how to lead other people and really taking true interest in their communication style, in their goals and aspirations. And as we lean into others, naturally, it lifts us up as leaders. It's just kind of how it all rolls. And so, being others focused is really kind of the advice that I would give anyone aspiring to even start a team. If she is a stylist that has not a team member at this stage in her career, but she has a goal for bringing on 1, 2, 3, let's start with 1. It's really about that other person.
Yeah. Yeah. Isn't that just a great place to be? And it definitely, that just embodies who we are as a company, is thinking about others more than you're thinking about yourself with everything we do. Mary Beth, you are a gift to our organization, to our company. I can't stress that enough. And I love your heart. Just love your heart. And I appreciate you so much for being here today.
Oh, well, thank you, Beth, for asking me to represent the Founder Circle Achievers for the upcoming Tastemaker. And I'm feeling doubly blessed that we had this time together. And to all the women in the Mertensmeyer organization, I wish you well. Spring 23 is an amazing season ahead for all of us. And I wish you all the best.
Yes. Thank you, Mary Beth.
You're welcome.